Good morning, everyone. It appears to be at least 10 o'clock this morning, so we will commence with our commissioners' meeting for today, Thursday, May 22nd. First of all, I would like you to all join me in a moment of silent prayer. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Did we have any executive sessions?
We did not have any executive sessions this week.
Thank you. Well, it is time for public comment. Does anyone have a comment today?
I just make a comment that sometime soon, if not today, maybe next week or whatever, I'd kind of like an update on where the Rail Trail Authority is. I just want an update on the creation of that and on the naming of a new TPA too. And if you want to throw in anything about the election today, I'd be interested in hearing that too.
Okay. All right, thank you. We will go on then to commissioner comments.
Okay, I will satisfy one of Kay's requests possibly. I wanted to just thank everyone who was involved in running the election, from the poll workers to our mail-in canvassers, the highway and custodial workers who helped set up, obviously the election staff, the Board of Elections, and actually also the Hollidaysburg Post Office, who always works with us to make sure that every ballot that can possibly be returned in time gets to us. So we appreciate all of their work. I think for me personally, this is one of the smoothest elections we've had since I started, and that was the result of years of refining our practice, but also the hard work of everyone, especially our overnight crew who helps us continuously count to make sure that we can get you results quickly and also satisfy the requirements for the state grant. So we appreciate all of them, and we always have a good time working together.
We do, and just to add to that, it is a tremendous amount of work. We greet and thank the poll workers because they have just spent the last 15 or 16 hours working hard to make sure everybody gets their vote in and properly, and if they have any problems, they try to help them. There's a great amount of dedication that those folks have, and we need lots more poll workers in the future, and we hope that some younger folks will step up and get involved so that we will have plenty of folks involved in the future. I just wanted to bring to everybody's attention part of our taxes that we pay each year goes to the library system, and I think it would have been the second payment for 2025 in the amount of $25,019.43 was sent to the library system back in early May, and the librarians, well, not the librarians, the library system coordinator and system administrator, Heather Linksold and Jennifer Nisley, sent a thank you note for the taxpayers, thanking them for contributing monies, obviously, towards the county library system and keeping the 8 libraries going. I just wanted to mention that. I'm not sure if people even realize that they're helping to contribute to the libraries, so this is something that I thought would be important to point out. All right. Would you like to take us through the consent agenda, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
Consent agenda, we're starting with Resolution 243, 2025. We have in Section A, 5 warrants listed. And Section B, ratification of total payroll for the paycheck dated May 16th, 2025 in the amount of $923,159.19. In C, we have 2 budget transfers for maintenance on county vehicles. In C, we have 25 budget transfers to cover the fees from January through April from Altoona Health Force for pre-employment drug tests and workers' comp accident drug and alcohol tests. And then E, Sheriff is requesting approval for one St. Francis University student intern, Evan J. Sanders, for the period of May 27th, 2025 through August 25th, 2025 to complete 100 hours. Internship is for credit only and at no cost to the county. In F, Fort Roberdeau is also requesting approval for one Pennsylvania State University student intern, Zoe Gray, for the period of May 26, 2025 through July 31st, 2025. This internship is also for credit only and at no cost to the county. And in G, H, and I, we have our employments, status changes, and resignations.
Thank you. I'll make a motion for the approval of the consent agenda. May I have a second, please?
I will second, but I believe the payments that I would need to abstain to will have to be moved to next week. So with the exception of those two payments, I would second.
Noted.
All right, it's been moved and seconded with the removal of the invoices to Holidays for Borough and Blair Senior Services. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. That passes.
We have anybody here?
Let's see. Prison has the first.
Yeah, I think Abby is out on vacation, and I don't see Sean.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So requesting approval of the quote received from Axon Enterprise for 2 TASER 10 packages, including equipment, software, warranty, and certification for training purposes in the total amount of $10,399.20. This is being funded by the 2024-2025 P Corp Loss Prevention Grant that was recently approved.
I'll make a motion that we approve the request for the TASER packages and equipment that is related thereto. May I have a second?
Second?
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Social Services, you're right up here.
Social Services, yes. Good morning. We're requesting approval to authorize Commissioner David Kessling as the chief elected official to sign the federal fiscal year 2020 Community Development Block Grant Closeout Fiscal Year Status Report for Contract 77647 in the amount of $905,960. This will also authorize the submission of this closeout document to Pennsylvania DCED.
Thank you. I will make a motion that we approve to authorize Commissioner Kessling to sign the federal fiscal year 2020 CDBG closeout status report and authorize the submission of the documents to the Pennsylvania DCED. May I have a second, please?
Second.
All right. Any questions?
Can I just speak a little bit about maybe the projects?
Sure.
Just because, Community Development Block Grant funds are a federal entitlement that actually flows through the state from HUD. It's been around since the 70s. I've been actually associated with it for almost 29 years this year. So over the years, we've done many, many projects. But I want to highlight this year, the county's allocation went to this 2020 year that we're talking about actually went to the construction of the new family shelter. That was a $4 million project. It included multiple years of CDBG funds from the city of Altoona, along with the federal housing loan bank, the federal fair money that we had, ESG money that we had. It was a large coming that was put together. Again, like I said, that was our fair share of that project. There was water and sewer. This was the end of a multi-year funded project in Frankstown. Frankstown used multi-year funding. It was to extend water underneath Old Frankstown Road, and that will provide maybe some future extension in Frankstown. There's a street improvement project. It was a multi-year, again, funded project in Annis Township. It was some drainage projects that extended on North 4th Street, was able to connect some sidewalks to their existing project that they were doing in the park. So CDBG is very conversed, and we made it through the first administration with Trump, and I'm not sure we're going to make it through the second one. It is on the chopping block. And I do want to make, like I said, just highlight some of the impacts that CDBG has made here in Blair County. Like I said, just for fiscal year 2020, we did clearance and demolition. We cleared a unit down in Tyrone that we had worked on since 2017, went into the repository, got picked back up, purchased. We had worked on that for 5 or 6 years, and unfortunately, the new purchaser did not do what they had hoped to do when COVID hit. We did have to do demolition and clearance for that. And and I have to always mention our rehab program. In 2020, we assisted 8 units in Annis, Blair, Frankstown, Greenfield, Hollidaysburg, and Tyrone. So it's very impactful. We want to make sure people do understand the importance of CDBG.
Yes. Yes, thank you. It is a good program.
Yes.
It's helpful.
It's very difficult to spend to qualify, but once you do, it's definitely impactful, for sure.
Mhm. Do you have any comments or questions?
No, I don't.
All right,
All right.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we have a motion. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Finance.
All right. Today I am requesting the second part of the lock-in rate for the natural gas. This is a request to lock in the rate for the period of November 25 through October 26 through Snyder Brothers. We received the quotes this morning, hot off the press. So the current going rate for 100% of our variable rate is 4.606 right now. I would like to request up to a maximum of 4.75, so 4.75 cents. And that is still lower than what we locked in for the past 3 years. So it's a really good time to lock in rates.
That's wonderful. All right. I'll make a motion that we approve the lock-in of the natural gas rate as you have outlined. Is there a second?
Second?
Any comments or questions? Okay. All right then, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The motion passes. Thank you.
Requesting ratification of the application for reimbursement for a county recycling coordinator under the 2024-903 Recycling Coordinator Grant in the amount of $40,558.62.
I will make a motion that we ratify the application for reimbursement for the Recycling Coordinator Grant. Is there a second?
Second?
Any comments or questions? No? All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The motion passes.
Thank you. We're also requesting approval to accept the 2024-903 Recycling Coordinator Grant in the amount of $40,558.62.
I'll make a motion that we approve to accept the grant for the recycling coordinator. May I have a second, please?
Second?
It's been, any comments or questions? Okay. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes.
Thank you.
There is no old business listed, so we would move on to the adjournment. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right, I'll second that. We don't have to vote on that, no.
I don't think we do.
it's
We
moved and
usually do,
seconded.
but you actually
Okay,
don't.
let's vote then. Anybody want to stick around? No. It's been moved and seconded that we adjourn. Everyone in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anybody want to join us in aye? No? Okay. It passes. Thank you. Bye. Next week, we will see you on Thursday, May 29th.